Here's the tale of Mary Shaw. She had no children, only dolls. If you see her, don't you scream. She'll rip your tongue out at the seam. Hey everyone, this is Mary from Mostly Mary and Quite Contrary, and I'm coming at you tonight with a special video. Given the fact that it's October and Halloween is looming, I thought I would change it up a little bit and do some different types of videos. So, for my first video for the season, I'm going to do Urban Legends of Ohio. Now, everybody knows about urban legends. There are urban legends everywhere. I'm sure whatever town or state you're from, there's an urban legend there. So, yeah. Also, I'm going to add that my lighting's a little bit different because I thought, in honor of it being kind of a different video, it might give it a little more of a spooky vibe if I have my lighting set low. You may hear music playing in the background as well. I don't own rights to that music. It was just a random playlist on YouTube, so yeah. So without further ado, I'm going to get into our first urban legend of Ohio. This urban legend involves a popular tune in the 1970s recorded by a Dayton, Ohio band known as the Ohio Players. Their song, Love Roller Coaster, from the album Honey. It is a disco tune that features background screams meant to recreate the sound of people riding roller coasters. According to legend, though, the scream of a particular woman was accidentally captured during recording as she was murdered just outside the studio. If you listen to the song, you can actually hear the scream. But it is unlikely that this is anything more than just a purposeful part of the recording. Still, the legend persists. Take a listen to the song and decide for yourself if you think this urban legend is real. My next little segue into my next urban legend, I gotta say this. When I was researching urban legends in Ohio, there were a lot that centered around bridges. I don't know why. For some reason, that just seems to be a thing. And all these urban legends also seem to spread like wildfire. So I just wanted to state that before I went on because, yeah, I found that interesting. Okay. My next urban legend is the Brew Baker Bridge. This legend tells the tale of a carload of people who died in an accident on the bridge. People claim that cars will suddenly stall while crossing the bridge, and that a ghostly hand knocks on the car. As the story goes, this ghost is the ghost of the last undiscovered body from the accident. Could it be a spirit seeking a proper burial? We may never know. My next urban legend is the Crybaby Bridge. This bridge, located in Fremont, Ohio, is supposedly the location where an unwed mother threw her unwanted baby from the bridge. Tales include hearing the dead baby's cries at night, as well as sightings of the guilt-ridden ghost mother searching for her baby. I personally have been to the Crybaby Bridge, so I'm going to tell you my little story about that adventure. I was a teenager with friends, and we set out at sunset to debunk this myth. so we headed to the Crybaby Bridge. We arrived and we all exited the vehicle. We stood around quietly for what was maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and my friend and I heard what sounded like a baby crying. Did we see the ghost of the mother? No, because we all screamed and ran to get out of there. We were not going to stick around after hearing the cry to try to see the ghost mom. So, that's my story. Okay. My next urban legend is the Bloody Bridge. Located over the Miami-Erie Canal in Auglaize County, this bridge is said to be the site of a terrible axe murder. Okay, I just have to say that when I was researching this, that was the exact wording, a terrible axe murder. Wouldn't any axe murder be terrible? Just saying. Don't come for me, but just saying. I digress. Anyways, it is said that this axe murder was brought about by one man's jealous rage upon losing his sweetheart to another man. A historical marker at the site claims that the murderer lopped off his rival's head, and that the young woman fell into the river below and drowned. The murderer went missing and was never seen again. Today, people still claim to see a ghostly woman in the water, as well as a headless ghost on the bridge. I'm not sure about that one. I didn't check it out, so yeah. Okay. My next urban legend is the Werewolf of Defiance. During the summer of 1972, a railroad worker was reportedly assaulted by a werewolf with a 2x4 in one of 3 similar attacks along the railroad tracks. These events put the residents in great fear, and the creature, or whoever committed these assaults, were never apprehended. Does the Defiance werewolf still lurk around the tracks? We may never know. Okay. My next urban legend, and I do believe this is my last one, is the Legends of Helltown. Of all the urban legends in Ohio, tales of Helltown seem to be the most prominent. Perhaps this is because the actual facts lay at the root of this story. The area known as Helltown was once known as Boston Mills. The area was bought out by U.S. government to make way for the Cuyahoga Valley National Park. The residents were not happy with the situation, but they were given no choice in this matter. Once they had vacated the town, the buildings were occasionally set afire and used to train firemen. The once thriving town now had the appearance of a burned out ghost town. Sorry, my dog's getting up and she was like laying under my pillow. According to people in the area, the town's remains still lie within the park. Hikers occasionally come upon the area during walks. The town must look certainly spooky, just sitting in the middle of the woods, quiet and decaying. So easy to see how so many stories have sprung up about Helltown. So the first Helltown legend story is the Helltown Mill accident. Some people claim that the government closed Boston Mill after some sort of chemical accident that caused the citizens to mutate. Government cover-ups are often a theme when it comes to urban legends. That's true. Some people claim to have actually seen disfigured, mutilated people hiding in the area. Helltown Church, used for satanic worship, is the next one. Have you ever heard a story about an abandoned church in the woods used for satanic worship? I'm sure you have, because it seems almost every place has one of these. Helltown is no exception. In this case, it's the church that used to be part of the Boston Mills community, and it supposedly comes with the standard upside-down cross that is always part of this particular type of legend. Okay. The next one is, the Murdering Children Haunt Helltown Woods. Spirits of murdered children are also said to haunt the woods of Helltown. As legend goes, a school bus ran out of gas while passing through the area. The driver was gone to get gas. While the driver was gone to get gas, an escaped patient from a mental hospital came along and killed the children. This legend has several classic urban elements, including the escaped mental patient, the vehicle that ran out of gas in the middle of nowhere, and of course the children. Those are kind of staples in a lot of urban legends, so. The stories of these urban legends in Ohio are just a small sample of urban legends. These legends exist in many different states and have many different stories to go with them. But one thing that is for sure, no matter the region, there are many common themes from one story to the next. What are some urban legends that you guys remember? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments. Also, do any of you believe in urban legends? I mean, I believe in some urban legends, and then there's some urban legends that I don't, so. But I'd like to know that too. You can put that in the comments. My next question, do you think that some urban legends are based off of actual crimes? I kind of think they are. And lastly, have you ever tried to investigate or debunk an urban legend? I'd like to know if people did that as well, like I did when I was young. If you enjoyed this video, I recommend checking out the documentary called Killer Legends. It is thorough and an informative documentary. I was not paid or compensated to say that. I just watched it, and I myself liked it. So, I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope it was a change from crime videos. I also hope it got you into the Halloween spirit. Thanks for watching, and stay spooky. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.